Hi everyone, welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds, and I've got $200 worth of $1 coins to go through. So we'll quickly go through these and have a look, see what there is. These four here, we got dinosaur on the top of there already, 2022. We got a 2022 here, possible dinosaur. Could be a donation dollar. And we've got Great Australia Coin Hunt number 2. We've got the Eye for Ironbark. And we've got Great Australia Coin Hunt number 3. And for Nullarbor Plains. So we'll open up dinosaur, because I got 25 in the last one. Out of $480 worth of dollars, I ended up with 25 of them, 4 full sets, and with the rest and what I had already, I made up another 3 sets. I've got 7 dinosaur sets, 4 coin sets. They're still selling at the post office. I put a link to it in a post, and in the last video, the last live, straight to the post office, so you can. They're $12, and if you spend over $30, it's free postage with the Australia Post on their site. So they still got them. At $12. Just checking them quick because they're in my hand. Yeah, so I'll just put them there and zoom down on it. Yeah, so we got the dinosaur. So he's a Canberrasaurus. Canberrasaurus. He's nice. A few fingerprints on there though, yeah. Let it wipe off. See if they're permanently on there. Not good. But anyway, we'll keep that one. $2019. Low mint, 2 point something mil. Looking for the large head, all spaced IRB. If you find one, you're going to be rich. Because I've never found one, but they're supposedly out there. The few other coins in 2001 that were released do have the all spaced large head. Not all of them. The Army, Navy, RAF, the Volunteers, the Federation. Some have, some haven't. Some have in silver, but they don't in the circulated. So you need to read your books, find out the exact ones. But the large heads in the 2001, there's quite a few. So another. Oh, the top of the other one, anyway. Great Australia Coin Hunt number 2, Victor Lawnmower. Used to have one of them. Things to start with. That one. There's another dinosaur. Yeah, I need him. Diamantosaurus. Huh. That's 2. Another 2, and I'll have the set. A little T-Rex, a chicken one and a T-Rexy one. It's on the 2004. This one we've got to look for the little cuts down on the beads. Beads missing. The die fit. The die cracks and cuts at the wing to rim area. Check here too, just in case, and over there. Got one the other day. Nice cut on there. I missed it, but I think Gary McEwen picked me up on it, and I went back and found it. Check this one, as I've said. I had about, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 or more of these, and I checked them all, and I believe there's 3 different ones to find on the back of this. So 3 different reverse dies to find. Get a ton of them, compare the ones, and you'll see. nice, eh? I like that. Nice detail on it. I like those camels walking in the background. It was really good doing them incused. Yeah, it's an excellent one. I just gave one away uncirculated with a blue coloured X. They wanted a N, and I just happened to have an uncirculated N, so I was lucky. Those ones again, remember, check the ones. Different tops, different feet, different spread, different thickness ones. So you need a fair few of them, so you can pick them all up. But again, it's face value, just take it down once you're finished and spend them. No problems. No problems getting heaps of coins to when you do comparisons, because you just take them down and spend. Oh, put them back in the bank. It's a good thing. It's 100% money back. Whether you do it now or 10 years, 20 years time, it doesn't matter. These coins will not go out of circulation because we don't have another currency to change to. The only time you'll change your currency and they'll go out is when they're totally worn and you can't see them, or there's a change of currency. And well, we already did that from pre-decimal to decimal. So there's nothing else to go to. Decimal. Unless we went to pounds, you know, from dollars, then you would, yeah. I doubt it. 2005, that's a mule as well. That's a 2006 reverse on that. The 2005 should have been the Dancing Man for the whole year, but somebody put the wrong die in the back, and so they minted 5.7 million of these, just so there wasn't the big prices that were being asked for the 2000 mule, the $1.10 that was on the obverse. This one, the mule, is that the 2006 reverse. Marlboro shouldn't have been on there that year, but they found it before it got out, and so they decided to mint 5.7 million instead of scrapping them. So we didn't pay big prices like the 2000 mule, but it is a mule. And so if you want one, try and find a really nice one of them, because they're not easy to find in top condition. But they are a mule and they're low mint, 5.7 mil. It's not too bad. Next one is that iron bark. Great Australia coin hunt number 2. I'll check to see if there's anything else. Yeah, that's nice. That was in my favourite 10 that I did a giveaway for. Had to pick my favourite 10. Well, I basically told you what my favourite 10 were. You just had to put them in order. Oh no, I didn't. No, I kept giving clues every day until, yeah. So I picked 10 of my favourites and then I did a giveaway. It lasted for a couple of weeks. That girl in the blue beanie won that one. So I remember. These you get a rotate on as well. Didn't say that on the last one. I was looking for the large head, but they rotate. These rotate as well. This one, no. The other day I had them at 1 to 1 basically. I think it was, no, 2 to 1. 2 standard to every third one was a rotated 19.99. Got a few of them now, and I'll be getting them, finding them and keeping them. As soon as they get caught on that they're a rotate, just like the 2001, everyone's going to start pulling them out. Absolutely pulling them out, because they're guaranteed there's rotates there. And I said yesterday, the 2001s, yeah, there was a few of them around at the start, but everybody's pulled them out now. So they're, you know, 250, 300 Federation coins you have to go through in your hand before you'll find a rotate. But they weren't like that at the start. Okay, number 3 roll. So we got any shiny ones in here? That was shiny at the start. Yeah, typical 16. Typical 16, they're really good material that used that year. Let's see any others. That one's a little bit lighter. I'll look at 2016 again. That's what the 2005 should have been for the whole year, but like I said, somebody got a mob of roos out of the vault and they were for the next year, 2006. Oh, 2000. Shockers. Really horrible material that year. Really bad. It's a thinner coin too when you feel it. And it's just horrible. They just didn't hold up very well at all. That's not die fill, that's just finger wear. Or being couple of sort of semi-shinies. Probably 19s, 18s and 16s. Let's see, we'll take those 5. Not that one, see what they were. Another 16. They get big rabbit ears on them, huge rabbit ears. There you go. Gash 2, E for emu. And there's a Victor. Another 2016. 2019, I said 16, 19, 18, 19. Yeah. Freeloader. And another 16, there you go. There was the shinies in there. Might get another 1 or 2 there. Anyway, we'll get to them. Just where it's split in half there actually. $2005 again, that's another mule. So if you want to get the mules, well, you can get 2005, and they are. That's a nice 84. But they minted so many of them. I think 184 million, still the highest amount ever minted of the $1. So to find them like that, you'll find them regular. Again, that's another one that I said about to look for on there. The ones that the top of the one, the feet, the spurs. This one's different to the ones I showed you just before. It's got a curvy top going, and that right foot is thinner, and the left foot is thicker. So that's a different one to that last one I showed you. That's one of them. So you'd have to rewind back and look at that one. Take a screenshot of it or something and put it with that one and compare them. Right, so that's 2 so far. 2 and no rotate. So I'm checking for that die crack. Oh, just check, there's something there I think. No. No, nothing there. They had, but that's where they are there. But always check here and here where it's close to the rim. It's a good area for the die to crack because it's not much meat between. There's quite a few light goldy ones. I'm not going to pull them all out because there's quite a few there. So I'm expecting a lot of 15s and 16s down there, 13s. There's a 16. There's a 1. No, rotate. And you can get the different, you can get broad and thin numbers. This is the broad numbers. The thin numbers, you'll see the difference, and there's a little bit bigger gap between the 9 and the 0. So you can get, there's a reverse die variety, and that's broad and thin. And you can get all spaced IRB for the large head, and you can get these rotated full clock from 1 o'clock through till back around to 11:59. Whoa, bit too quick on that one, wasn't I? There's a 2014, 1 million on them, jeez. I think I passed one up the other week that Snapper picked me up on, and I said, oh yeah, well, but no, really, behind the scenes it was like, serious? You can't go missing them. Is this rotated? No. No, no wall space. That's the board still. Yeah, that was, yeah, talking, throwing them to the side, but I picked it up though. But yes, the 2014s, you want them, they're 1 million, geez. Anything that's 1 million that you look back in time, and still, they're the ones that, they're the money coin. So I want to change over 560,000. So you get two types of the women's suffrage coins. So you got the small design and large design. This is the large design. It's got a smaller gap here. The smaller design, the gap's about this big as that. So that's the large design, small, say 0.6 to 1 mil. And so on the large, that's closer down there, closer to here at the D, and there's hardly any prong. On the smaller one, the gap's that big, of course. There's a bigger gap here, bigger gap there, and there's, say if that's 0.3, the prong is 0.6, 0.7 on the small one. 10 million, they don't know which one's which, so they're a variety of each. The mint doesn't know which one it did first. And I get 2 to 1, 2 large to, roughly 2 or 3 large to 1 small. So let's check here for cuds. That's just been hit, I think, yeah. And these beads missing from die fill, and down here too. But look for little cuds here. I've got 2 of them now. Really rare to find anything on them. 20 million of those, I think. But let's see. Yeah, again, they're going to be. This one's probably the shiniest, isn't it? Yep, another 16. Just pick them out. There's 16, and yet there's 19s, you know, and all that. Don't pick them out. Because they were really, the mint sets must be really nice, you know, for that year. Proof sets should be, anyway. But the mint set should be really well done. Yeah, it's hard to tell. That it's been hit. They could be just wear from going into the machine, into a machine or something. Not die fill. That one. It's a bit whacked all over it. Yeah. It's not large. If it was, I wouldn't matter. I'd keep it. But it's not. You get cut error on these. You get cut errors on these. On the just here, wave cut. I've got a dinghy in the waves. Got a video on that called Dinghy in the Waves, but I found tons of them through the videos I've done. Haven't found one for a little while though. 88, look for those little cuds. Beads missing. this guy. He gets a cut on the hat. Tiny die cracks off the heel, one going up, one going down to the rim. But you really need them uncirculated for them to see them anymore. They'll be all worn and gone. I found them because I had rolls of them uncirculated. Okay, last roll. 200 bucks worth. Not much to scream about really. Pretty average. $20-21. Look at that. You know, only months ago you would have been screaming about finding that. Now up at 6.4 million. And I got one roll of them. I had two, I got one left. Alright, so that's it. Out of the $200, 8 coins there. 2014 Mobberoos, really good, 1 million on that one. That's a good score. I don't see many of them now. I missed that one the last time. So I was told, I didn't go back and check, so I don't know. 2019, that's another low mint, I'm pretty sure 2.1 mil, somewhere there. And then 3 Gash 2, 2021 Great Australia Coin Hunt, the Emu, Ivory, Ironbark and V for Victor Moa. The 2022 Gash 3, and for Nullarbor Plains, and 2022 Two of the Dinosaurs. Very good, so thanks again for stopping in. Yeah, until next time, subscribe, like, comment and share, and until then, bye bye.